Hi guys. Hello, welcome to my channel. It's me. Today we will be doing a couple of things. I will be trying to pull for Raphael using the free pulls that I have and a very few small packs that I bought. Um, I will be honest, I have been hearing some things about the upcoming multi-banner. So because Raphael is not really my main love interest at the moment. I am not sure if I can get him right now. I might wait for the rerun. I know I am missing a lot, but we're gonna see. We still have a few days. If I can sort out like polls to get him in the next few days, I will. But for today, I will be trying with the free polls. I might get lucky. My PT is at 70. I know it will not happen, but I'm gonna try. And then I'm just gonna continue playing the main story. Um, I am dying to know what everyone was devastated about when they did play the main story. I've been avoiding spoilers because I've been putting this off. I just wanted to play this when I have like a free time and I am just to be mentally prepared for it. So I will try the free polls and then I will go ahead and do the main story, the Death and Rebirth one. But for now, let's go ahead and try to pull for Raphael using the free polls. Yeah, wish me luck, guys. Okay.
Go to bed first. I'll be there soon.
Resign. Right. Let's first try to pull for Raphael. Okay. Guys, I have these 35. These are the limited ones, right? Oh, yes. I'm gonna use those to pull. If I get him, I get him. If not, I might try again. Like during this event, or I might wait for the rerun. I am not sure yet, to be honest. I wasn't ready. It wasn't in my plan that I would be pulling for Raphael, to be honest. Why? It's nothing against him. Look at him. It's freaking amazing. My problem is that I have three other love interests that I am trying, to build their affinity and teams. But I at least want to get one card to go through the story. Because, like I mentioned before, I'm extremely interested in the lore and the story mainly. That's my main interest. So guys, just wish me luck. I might have like the luck I had when I first started because I got the Abysm Sovereign myth with the 10 free pulls that I got from info. Anyways, let's try, okay? Yeah. It's okay. My PT is at 70, so. It's impossible that I would get even one card this early. Okay. Okay, 10 more? 10 more? 10 more. Oh, please, come on, just one card. No. Okay, guys, I will try one more. The problem is I am not guaranteed to win my 50-50 because the last card I got was Caleb's the birthday card. If I lose my 50-50, I would. Let's try. Just 10 more. 10 more. Well, at this point, I am not sure if you guys are now watching me struggling with my decision to pull or not. 10 more? 10 more. 10 more. Just. I should be guaranteed a 5-star, and if I lose my 50-50, I think I might break down and cry, but. Come on! Dude, seriously? Can you guys see this? Can you guys see what he's doing to me? Okay, fine. 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 Give me 2 seconds. Because I cannot connect my thing to to buy packs. Give me 2 seconds. Okay guys, so I'm back. I will do just one more 10 pull. Realistically speaking, I am guaranteed 1 5-star memory, but I'm not guaranteed my 50-50. If I lose it, then I am really not meant to get Raphael. I cannot spend any more of my diamonds because I have to pull my mains for, you know, and the mixed multi banner, which usually costs, I don't know, a lot of diamonds. Guys, I think if I lose my 50-50 right now, I will cry and I will need someone to hold my hand because, oh my god. I got 10 pulls. Why can't just I get 1 freaking card? Let's do it. Here's the light, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at him, chilling while he breaks my heart. Okay, so guys, at this point, at least I lost the 50-50 to him. Okay, just 1 more. Guys, I think he just doesn't want to come home because he knows that he's not one of my mains, but please forgive me, Raphael. Just come home. I want 1 card. Oh my god. Okay, fine. 1 more. 1 more. 1 more. I'm not kidding. That's just 1 more. I promise I'm not gonna pull anymore. This is the last impulse that I'm gonna do. If I don't get him, then I really am not meant to have him. Nah, guys. I think that's enough. I think I should get the message by now, but I'm not meant. I'm not meant to have this myth. Well, good news is, at least I'm guaranteed the limited card on the next banner right now, right? Right. So yeah, let's just get out, go to the main story. Oh dear God, he really will not come home. Fine, guys, I tried. I tried, didn't I? You know what? There's just this one wish. I'm just gonna do it. I know he's not. Yeah, of course. Hi, Xavier. I tried. Hi, guys. I am back. I will be honest. I took a few minutes to recover from the traumatic experience of pulling for Raphael. That's fine. That's fine. I am not sure if I will be pulling again during his event. Because I think I will take this time to farm. For the upcoming multi-banner, I think I will have probably a chance of like 12 days or something to keep farming. With the RM pass and this small, the daily packs, the 7-day pack thingy. I think I can, just save up enough for my pulls for the multi-banner, because I usually just prioritize this because again, guys, Raphael is not really my main. But I was dying for his lore. I might. It will depend on a few things in the next few days. If I can afford to buy a few packs and try with just to pull for him away from my diamonds, I will. But if not, then tough luck for me. I will just pull for him and then run home, hopefully. So, guys, let's just go ahead and continue the story. Okay, so that's Death and Rebirth. We'll start with Absurdity Unfolds. I think this one is Silas's, at least I hope it is. Because I heard like Zane's is really devastating. I don't know what happened. I did avoid the spoilers, but I think the Silas's is a little bit less tragic. And right now, I'm sad because I couldn't get the myth, the Raphael myth. So let's just go ahead and start. Within the span of a single month, the Farspace fleet's significant return and subsequent secret departure stirs intense public discussion. The rumors that circulated when Skyhaven was under martial law discussed the fleet's armed operation to eliminate certain anomalous wanderers. Anomalies. Anomalous wanderers. While no footage of these events has surfaced, the fleet's tight-lipped response has inevitably sown seeds of panic among the population. After the Chronораft catastrophe, the Hunters Association released several reports on Wanderer evolution and their mutations. Like humans, the Wanderers continue to grow stronger. Peace remains a distant goal for this world. As people grow increasingly uneasy about the fleet's mysterious operation, a bombshell announcement takes everyone by surprise. Ever announces the imminent launch of a project called the Fountain of Atay. Oh, I think we did know about the Fountain of Atay previously. The 40-second preview quickly becomes a global sensation and the focal point of discussions worldwide. The internet debates the development and application of protocol technology. Skyhaven, powered by protocol energy, becomes the target of widespread criticism due to the fleet's recent actions. Countless conspiracy theories emerge. Beneath the floating island, Lincoln's scattered lights weave an intricate web across the land. In the windless night, dark figures lit by glass walls, they're quickly masked by the red glow of aircraft warning lights atop skyscrapers. Are we going into war or something? The unrest brewing online seeps quietly into the physical world and ferments under Lincoln's facade of normalcy. Waves of controversial topics stoke the growing public outrage. The association becomes the primary target of this rising tide. In response, the associations implement a series of countermeasures. This includes the covert relocation of the spaceship core stored in the association's building. Protocol
Ha!
transport vehicle.
Look at all the online discussions. It's a circus now.
Guys, Simone is very cute. She looks really, really cute.
What is Ever really up to? Did you guys find any leads? Throwing around phrases like groundbreaking achievement and the next step in human evolution. They've got guts.
They do. In a self-driving protocol vehicle, Simone scrolls through an endless stream of updates on her phone.
Given their extensive research into protocors, they do have the credentials to back up such claims.
As a protoist, I'm all for advancing protocore tech, but Ever, with methods as sketchy as theirs, they might drag us down with them.
The Fountain of Ate has reignited the purest attacks against protocors.
At their core, pro two tests, and Fury sets represent two opposing viewpoints: support for the development of protocol technology and the opposition to it. Yeah, I get it. The purists believe that although protocols are powerful, they're dangerous. There are too many unknowns, and overzealous research can lead to catastrophic crisis. In earlier years, they urged humanity not to be blinded by profit. They argued that using Earth's natural energy resources was the only way to ensure civilization survived in a stable condition.
Our latest missions have been targeted by their radical members. That's why we need to transport the spatial core in secret. Both of you need to be on high alert.
If those purists dare to cause trouble, they can say hello to my protocore particle cannon.
She's so badass.
We shouldn't be too hostile. While they're traditional, certain prototypes can be just as extreme. After all, we've only researched less than 10% of a protocore's potential. There's nothing wrong with maintaining a healthy respect for the unknown.
Wow, Andrew. A deep space hunter like you is defending the purists? They're the ones trying to stop our technological progress.
Haven't the purists been quiet for several years now?
That's because our protocore tech has developed so rapidly and successfully these past few years. The stuff's been integrated into every aspect of our daily lives, big and small. The purists always insisted that humans shouldn't develop protocore technology, but the reality is, humanity can't live without it now. Facts speak louder than words.
Improving a person's quality of life, fighting wanderers, and helping humanity explore the deep space tunnel in secret beyond our universe. The prototist's vision for the future is being realized one step at a time. Without concrete evidence to support the purest claims, it's only natural that they lost ground.
What about you? Whose side are you on?
Who are the chocotests? Who are these? Assuming we can use science to look into protocore energy so that it can improve our lives, I am with the prototests.
I knew you weren't someone who's afraid of progress.
A vehicle passes through the tunnel, which is the last highly dangerous point on our designated route. The secure vault is at the end of this road.
Metaflux levels are within a stable range. Begin storage intake procedures.
We really worked hard today. Since this is our last shift, let's finish strong. Late night snacks are on me.
Yay. Wait, there's a massive surge of metaflux heading straight for us. It's coming in fast!
The readings are normal. You guys.
Oh my god. At that moment, a truck breathed in flames and crackling with powerful metaflux comes battering toward us from behind. It's going at full speed. As soon as Simone and I jump out of the cargo hold, our transport vehicle is violently thrown into the air. An explosion releases searing heat behind us. Oh my god. Someone was out for that. We have an emergency transport vehicle 109 is under attack. Coordinates are being transmitted requesting backup. Ooh. Another explosion. Before we can find protocore particles drift around the overturned transport vehicle. Through my blurred vision, I see several distorted figures emerging from the flames.
Go. You're free.
Go, you're free? Unfamiliar voice is masked by the crackling flames. My ears are still ringing, and I can tell if what I'm hearing is real or just in my head.
It's a shame we're seeing each other again when you're in such a pitiful state.
Who's this?
Did Josephine ever mention our time together at the Gaia Research Center?
Oh my god, she knew our grandma! Who are you? No, really, who are you?
I guess not.
Okay. Excruciating pain tears through my entire body as my heart begins to tremble uncontrollably. Oh my god.
Who I am doesn't matter. The real question is, who are you?
I thought you knew me. She suddenly grabs my throat and a sharp pain pierces my neck. It's like 1,000 needles just stabbed me. I feel like I'm suffocating as I lose control of my limbs. My heart pounds violently while a chaotic force stirs within my body. Blood trickles down my forehead. Through my crimson-tinted vision, I see the container holding the spatial core roll into view.
You were born in the depths of deep space. You were supposed to be ours, a one-of-a-kind, precious creation.
Oh my god, this is so freaking weird, guys. This is... I mean, I'm pretty sure our MC is gonna end up being some huge, weird entity or something, because, yeah.
Without the key, the Fountain of Ate will only remain a poor imitation.
Are we the key? Dazed, I hear something faintly crack suddenly. An unprecedented power surges through my veins and bursts forth with brilliant light.
The key belongs to no one else. You are the one who holds all of its secrets.
So we have the key, but we're not the key, or are we the key? Transporting the spatial core was a classified mission for special operations. The attack wasn't revealed to the outside world. After spending 2 days in the hospital, Simone and I were ordered to suspend all missions and focus on resting until we made a full recovery. Afterward, Jenna secretly visited us to reveal the truth. The association president, as well as others, suspected there was a high ranking mole in the association. Andrew? Since Simone and I were now known to the enemy, we needed to lay low. Our temporary suspension was to protect us and serve as a smoke screen. Well, that makes sense. Externally, the radical purists needed to be handled with caution. Internally, dealing with the mall would inevitably disrupt their plans. Jenna didn't really talk about the Spatial Core, she just gave me a look that told me to be patient. Could the mall be Terra? Chaotic energy courses through my blood. A burning sensation in my chest is more intense than the pain from my injuries. Unable to sleep, I toss and turn. Then I finally sit up and turn on the bedside lamp. Are we at Axel Hospital? Shouldn't we see like Zane or something? He always turns up. Hmm. My heartbreak is faster than usual. I gently press my hands against my chest and rest my head on my knees. I can't believe I ended up absorbing the spatial core. Wait, we absorbed it? We absorbed it. Uh, I don't get it. How did we absorb the spatial core? Another sharp pain strikes my chest as several strange energy streams are torn apart. They proceed to merge together and create an endless restless turbulence.
Did Josephine ever mention our time together at the Gaia Research Center? The key belongs to no one else. You are the one who holds all of its secrets.
Grandma. The research materials Grandma left behind might not just be an unfinished story. They could be a link in a much larger chain. Unicorn and the Gaia Research Center. That's where time has sealed away the truth I seek. The Gaia Research Center. If I remember correctly, it was in what used to be the most prosperous district, now known as, let me guess, Anakines, the N109 zone. Let's see if there is a key waiting for my return. Once my injuries are healed, I do not hesitate. I report my next target during my administrative leave to Jenna via a secret comms channel. The ruins of the Gaia Research Center located in the N109 zone. The Arctic, wrecked, amidst the snow-covered mountains, stands a building of precise geometric perfection. The fractal library. It was erected at an unknown time. I think this was during the Master of Fate myth, which I didn't play yet. I do have it, but I didn't play it yet. The library doors slowly part, wearing robes. A young boy with snow white hair pushes them open. White hair? A soft, ethereal light spills out from behind the doorway and touches the snow. The boy looks down and gently scoops up the small white creature by his feet.
It's time to collect what's due from the 7-year promise, Shuchi. We need to pay the emissary a visit.
Who's this?
I wonder how he's doing. How have these 7 years treated him? Is he getting along with his classmates? Did he succeed in his thesis defense?
As the white light fades, the boy's foot sinks into something soft. Snowflakes fall into his head. He's surprised.
Huh? How did the library end up here? Did I mess up the incantation?
Where are you, dude? White creature suddenly leaps down and runs away. Its tail playfully draws arcs in the snow behind it.
Shuchi, I know you haven't seen snow in a long time, but that doesn't mean you can just run off.
What is a shuchi? Is it a dog? The boy hastily grabs his traveling bag and runs after the creature. He manages to catch its tail just before he falls face first into the snow. Behind him, the massive library doors slowly close. Who are you, kid? He raises his hand only to realize he left the accesses bracelet the emissary gave him in the library.
Oh, Book of Answers, just this once, would you be so kind as to tell me where I am?
And who are you? His back suddenly bulges as a thick book emerges from it. Opening itself, it rapidly flips through its pages before finally materializing towards the Arctic.
How long will it take to get back to Lincoln City?
You're from Lincoln. The Book of Answers flips its pages once more. 8,000 kilometers. In the desolate Arctic, a boy and his companion silently drag their luggage, their figures gradually vanishing into the endless expanse of whites. Who's this kid? Leaving the southern area of Lincoln City, I drive down Bear Boulevard. The scenery on both sides of the wide street slowly deteriorates. After I installed the anti-interference chip Silas sent me on my motorcycle, I've been able to freely pass through the protofield disrupted no-hunt zones number 62-65 and arrive at what was once the most prosperous tech hub in the region. Now it has become a criminal's paradise, the N109 zone. The abandoned building where I first met him still stands in the desolate courtyard. Come to think of it, a lot of time has passed since my initial meeting with the feared leader of Onakainus. After entering the N109 zone, the streets remain deserted, not a soul could be seen, but it becomes livelier as I approach the central district. A river of people flows through the streets. They search with me toward the same destination. What's going on? It sounds like it's coming from Charon. What is Charon? Am I pronouncing this correctly? Above the street, massive holographic screens glow neon blue. They display live footage of the district in 4 areas. A scarred woman is bandaging a knife wound in her shoulder at a street corner, and a boy who cornered a wanderer in a dark alley rips out its protocol with his bare hands. Okay. A gang member plunges a dagger into his companion's chest. Isn't Charon supposed to be a trading hub? Why are they fighting? Why is everyone fighting? At the top of the display, rows of names and numbers flicker rapidly. Old ones are erased as new ones appear in their place. What is this? Is this some kind of competition? Nothing that happens in the N109 zone surprises me anymore. I turn my attention away from the massive display and keep trying to call Silas. When I visited the odd workshop, its owner knew Grandma. They were probably colleagues. If I want to find out where the Gaia Research Center was located, he probably has some leads. He knows everything. Silas has raced through the streets to get us to the odd workshop, and I was unfamiliar with the N109 zone back then. To find it again, the most effective way would be to ask Silas. He's not answering. When does he not answer? Fine, I'll just pitch him from Unakinet's base. Or freaking relentless. Driving my 270 HM, I am about to make a turn into the alley ahead when a bullet whizzes past me. It grazes my temple. What the hell? Okay. My body lurches to the side as I dodge, but the momentum sends my bike sliding until it crashes into a corner. It's completely rigged. Makes sense. I barely regain my footing when another bullet tears through the air. It's hitting straight for me. Why is everyone trying to kill me? A cane flashes before me and deflects the bullet. It ricochets into the wall and leaves behind a smoking hole in it. Silence?
Watch your step, kid. There are places you shouldn't wander into.
Who's this dude? At my feet, a thin orange-red laser stretches across the street to the buildings on both sides of the street.
Caron is hosting its triennial Zalion hunt right now. Everything beyond that line is in the killing zone.
So it's Caron. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know how to pronounce it. So, Caron is hosting a triennial Zion hunt right now. Everything beyond that line is in the killing zone. So we are in the killing zone.
One step is all it takes for the surveillance drones to lock onto you with their multi-lens systems. Then they'll automatically register you as a participant.
It sounds like the Hunger Games. They're always fighting.
Every criminal in the N109 zone is waiting to hunt down the lost lambs who walk in.
I dust myself off and get up. How are you? The man before me appears to be in his 50s or 60s. His white hair is neatly combed under a gentleman's hat, and he's using an old-fashioned cane as support. He stands in stark contrast to the chaos of these streets.
I'm just a ferryman on the river Styx. I help travelers cross.
How nice!
Are you planning to cross Caron's river?
Like a king surveying his domain, he turns to look at the eastern and western districts of Caron that are surrounded by orange laser barriers.
Shall I be your guide?
Please! Oh, come on, be nice. Sure. Sure, but will I be safe if I follow you? He reaches behind his ear and produces a round chip no bigger than a fingernail.
This is an ID camouflage chip. If you have one, it masks your biometric data so you can't be traced.
Neat.
As long as you're within 3 steps of me, you'll be within its range of concealment.
This is really freaking cool. With thick like this, he's definitely not just a random passerby. Was he sent by Silas? I'll be frank, I hope you don't plan on doing any tricks.
I understand your concerns. In a place like the N109 zone, being cautious is what keeps you alive. Let's go.
With my biometric data masked, I follow this unfamiliar elderly man into the devastated eastern district of Caron. The stench of gunpowder and blood fills the streets, and the continuous metaflux explosions make my heart pound like a drum. If you're not like those criminals, then you shouldn't mind answering a few questions. What are the rules for the Zion Hunt? Zion Hunt, right? A cold wind sweeps past us. 3 humanoid wanderers crash into a roadside shop. They grab and tear a person's limbs apart. What the hell? But then a sudden protocore explosion engulfs the storefront.
They're like that. Hunts of the primal variety. People become hunters and prey to fight for a gold coin. With it, they'll be granted one wish from the Lord of Caron.
The Lord of Karun? What am I hearing?
At the very end, whoever enters the central arena with the coin and remains the last one standing becomes the winner.
From the upper floor of a shop, a drunken man leans halfway out. He quietly raises his gun in our direction.
You can use evil weapons, protocore weapons, and your own fists.
Basically anything to survive. A roar resounds before the bullet can leave the gun. We remain untouched as our would-be attacker falls, his chest pierced by metaflux.
Wanderers are just another weapon people use to hunt each other.
The drones record everything. The screens immediately cycle between shots of death and victory. And somewhere in the darkness, thunderous cheers erupt from the crowd. The crowd? Oh, right, someone is watching through that big screen. It is like the Hunger Games.
What a waste. I've seen him before. He's formidable when he isn't drunk.
The man stops, his hands clasped over his cane. He closes his eyes as if to observe a moment of silence for the deceased.
Isn't it brutal? I hope you weren't frightened.
It takes more than that to scare me. I've witnessed death worse than this.
Indeed. Life has a way of catching us off guard.
Stepping over the fallen body, he leads me to a place with a brilliantly lit sign that reads, "Oh, Elysium, the true paradise." We have been here before, right? We have been to Elysium before. During the Sadless main story. Yeah, we have been here. The familiar bar is packed tonight. Everyone clutches their drinks as they are gathered around a screen that's broadcasting the Zion Hunt.
Here are the latest predictions. You can't miss these guaranteed winners. Come one, come all. Who wants to join the fray? Join us!
Stop banging on my table. Do you think hiding in my little sanctuary and drinking your life away makes you special?
It's not like I don't pay for my drinks. I'd rather drink myself to death here than get killed the moment I step outside.
Amidst the cacophony of voices urging people to place their bets, this dangerous business brewed from human lives proves to be very enticing.
A lot of
We're
folks
sick.
are placing bets this year. But being the hunt's primary target isn't exactly a blessing.
Opportunity is always born from danger. It's a traditional rule of the Zion Hunt.
The elderly voice cuts through the air with commanding authority. Everyone turns their heads at the same time.
Our old man Dimitri's here!
Dimitri, that's his name.
Who's your pick this year, old man?
I need to discuss something with a friend. Would you mind waiting here for a moment? The meal sets here are good, and the drinks are decent. Give them a try if you're interested.
I politely nod, however, I've decided not to touch the food in this place.
Oh, dear. Why did you say our drinks are decent? You're so picky, Gramps.
A pair of lemon-scented hands encircle my neck, but they quickly fall away before I can retaliate. The owner of Elysium moves to face me.
We meet again, Missy. You're really something else if you know someone like Dimitri.
Just met him. His name is Dimitri? Who is he exactly?
He's the Lord of Charon. As the true owner of Charon, Dimitri is the one who hosts the Zion Hunt.
He's the big freak!
The arena at the center of the market belongs to him too.
But Karun is supposed to be a free trading zone. How can a place like that have an owner?
You're not the only one curious about it. But Dimitri's background... Elysium has been open for years, but I haven't heard anything about his past. Even Sylus, the leader of Anakinus, keeps his distance from Dimitri.
Really? Come to think of it, Sylus hasn't mentioned him before.
Since this isn't our first meeting, let me properly introduce myself. Aslin. That's my name. Would you
Elena.
like to order something?
I'll pass. I didn't bring my wallet. Yeah, I'm broke. Iceland's lips curl into a mysterious smile.
Elysium doesn't always collect payment in cash, and our services extend beyond just filling empty stomachs.
Before I can ask for details, Dimitri returns and gives me a nod.
I've finished my business. Come here. I'll escort you out.
Out where? Behind the counter, Iceland lowers her voice and winks at me.
If you need anything special in the future, ask for the connoisseur's menu. I'll give you a 20% discount.
Connoisseur's menu. What is that?
Bye-bye. Come back soon.
Bye. As I step outside, gunshots, screams, and maniacal laughter fill my ears once more. It's hard to believe that this refined, elderly gentleman beside me is the master of a hellish domain. So, I heard you're the Lord of Charon. Why are you hosting these death matches? Can you really grant wishes? I think if it was really me, I would ask him why is he hosting this. Why do you host the Zion Hunt? Do you enjoy watching people fight and kill each other?
Fight. Killing. Surviving by any means necessary. That has always been the way of life. With or without the Zion Hunt, the cycle of violence would continue perpetually within our minds.
With Dimitri leading the way, every danger we encounter becomes something to walk past. It allows me to safely traverse this lawless battlefield. Mephisto! Hi! Just as I'm about to step over the thin orange-red laser, a familiar crow breaks the silence. Across the street, Mephisto perches on a lamppost. He looks at me and tilts his head. Hi!
Your friend is here to pick you up.
The keen falls onto the laser line and the Lord of Charon stops at the edge of his territory, taking not a step further.
I'm sure our next meeting will be much sooner than this time.
You're freaking me out, Dimitri! What do you mean?
I mean, my duty as your escort has come to an end until we meet again.
Why are we gonna meet again, Dimitri? I do not want to meet you again. You are weird. Dimitri watches me leave with an unwavering smile, like an ordinary old man out for a walk in the park. Silas time, Silas time! The match. With Mephisto as my escort, I arrive at the familiar base without a hitch. Thanks. As soon as I enter the building, I hear a violent explosion from one of the rooms. Is Onykinus' base also involved with the Zion hunt? The room is dark. Mindful of Silas's sensitive eyes, I turn on a floor lamp at its lowest setting. Oh, how nice. In the center of the room stand four egg-shaped gaming pods. Ah, they're playing. 3 of them are rocking back and forth. Their surfaces, covered in lit lights, pulsate in tandem with the explosion sound effects. I walk up to Silas's gaming pod and knock on it several times. Silas? Silas. Mephisto's been caught. The base is surrounded. They're after you. As smart, they're after you. Absorbed in his virtual world, Silas does not respond. Is it Silas who's playing or the twins? Oh, come on. I walk away and settle into the 4th gaming pod, the only one that's empty. He's playing with the twins. Inside, the surrounding screens transform an endless expanse of stars. Realistic sound effects immediately fill my ears. Why I want this freaking pod so bad. I fire up my spaceship and set off to pursue Silas's fleet. I look onto the engines of the first ship I see, grip the controls, and open fire.
Who was that? That's brutal.
Hi, Kieran. Pressing home my advantage, I target the next ship. It's immediately destroyed. Bye, Luke. And just like that, only one ship remains in the game aside from mine. And that would be Silas's. It must be Silas's. Activate the ship AI and look onto ship Q313.
Target spotted. Would you like to initiate tracking?
Divert all power to the engines. Don't let him escape. My ship's engines burst with brilliant blue light as I surge towards Silas's vessel. Ship Q313 remains unfazed. It gracefully spins away from my attacks as I close in. However, the elegant move proves to be costly. The ship's tail grazes a meteor, which triggers red warning lights in Silas's cockpit. The simulation ends with the blaring alarms still echoing as the gaming pod slowly opens. Silas emerges and removes his hologram helmet. I know this.
Why were you so riled up? You blew up half the battlefield, too. Are you satisfied now?
I'm short on time. After I ask my question, I'll go. I expected him to make excuses about losing the game. Instead, he furrows his brow while he stares at me. What?
You had something nice to eat?
No, I was just at Elysium. The owner and I caught up.
Playing dumb isn't very nice, kitten.
As he speaks, he moves closer to me as if sensing something.
A special protocore. Is it an ether core?
Silas's accurate assessment catches me off guard. While trying to keep the energy within me, oh right, he can smell the protocore that I somehow swallowed or whatever. Okay, while trying to keep the energy within me stable, I turn to look at him and respond with an inquisitive smile. What's wrong? Weren't you always hoping I'd get stronger?
Who gave it to you?
As related to an incident or me? As related to an incident. A few days ago, the Hunter Association's protocol transport vehicle was attacked. I was on it, and I absorbed the thing.
I heard. The Association getting humiliated is an excellent source of entertainment for the N109 zone.
A strange person infiltrated the group of attackers. She found me and started talking about these bizarre things. The stuff is still uncertain, so I decided to tell Silas only the simplest parts. Just as I was on the verge of losing consciousness, my body instinctively absorbed the spatium core. His Adam's apple bobs once, and I catch a glimpse of the protocore in his eye, emitting a dizzying red glow. Before I can get a better look, he walks to the minibar. He downs a glass of liquor in one go. The turbulent energy within me finally settles down, and I realize Silas is locked in an intense battle against his desire for protocores.
Setting aside the possibility that you're here to show off your shiny new protocore, what brings you to the N109 zone?
I walk toward him and bring up a holographic map on my watch's interface. This map was created during Lincoln City's final field survey before the Chronorift catastrophe.
And?
As I continue to zoom in the display, the words Gaia Research Center appear on the map. A person who almost killed me said I first appeared here during one of the Unicorn research team's experiments. Silas glances at it before turning his attention to the chessboard on the table.
And you actually believe that nonsense?
I need to go there and find answers. Then I'll know if she's lying or not. Our last game ended in a draw, so I quietly joined the chess match as Silas remains quiet. After surveying the chessboard, I move up my rook from the back rank. When I was younger, I had doubts about my past. Later, I figured that so long as I was healthy and safe, none of it really mattered. But a human heart shouldn't contain a protocore. I need to find out who I really am instead of waiting for mysterious people to find me. That makes sense. As soon as I reach for another piece, Silas immediately captures one of my pawns.
And then what? Do you actually believe that learning about your past will make things better?
I hope so. When I see people, whether close or distant, suddenly racing toward a destination, refusing to accept the unfavorable position, I look at the chessboard again. I take my knight, my only chance for a breakthrough. The one who seems to stay still may be left at a disadvantage forever.
That's just what it looks like on the surface, kitten. As soon as you make your move, you give your opponents an opening. Sometimes the best move is not to make one at all.
As he speaks, he taps my king. It's safe for now, but is trapped in the setup for a pincer attack. There's little hope for escape. I know nothing about chess. I don't know what they're talking about. What about you? Before he can pull back his hand, I quickly grab my queen and point it at Silas's eye. Your fusion with a protocore couldn't have been a coincidence either. Is that a friendly piece of advice or a warning? In our brief standoff, he finally shows his first smile of the day.
My situation holds no value as a reference point. Those words were nothing but a distraction so I could win the game.
Silas grabs the chess piece from my hand, taking my wrist. he guides me to the floor-to-ceiling window. As the curtains slowly part, they reveal the night sky. Below us is the N109 zone in its entirety.
Since 2034, the N109 zone has undergone multiple rounds of reconstruction. Look at the outside world. Can you match any of these roads to that old map of yours?
The once straight streets become a maze. Nearly all the landmarks have vanished. Oh. Surely the people who used to live here...
They left.
Everest agent handlers for gathering intel?
Dead.
It's freaking brutal. What about the odd workshop's owner? Surely he's...
Unfortunately for you, he just left town yesterday. He won't be back until next month at the earliest.
I frown as my leads get cut off before me. I think he's just trying to keep me from going to that Gaia research for some unknown reason. Or it's probably known for everyone except for me because I'm super late in playing this main story update.
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I do. Even if I didn't, people keep forcing me to find out. He pushes me closer to the window, then I realize it. The only person who knows the truth has been right here all along.
There, underground.
I think I missed something. Wait. Oh, no, I didn't. Following Silas's gesture, I see it. The massive holographic screen in the sky. It's the heart of the design hunt I experienced today. The paradise of bloodshed and revelry. The Caron Arena. The Caron Arena. Okay, guys, I think I might actually stop here for now. The video is gonna be over an hour long anyway. I think that's enough. I'm gonna sort this one and continue the main story hopefully during this weekend. Well, if you guys have watched this far, thank you, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Thank you.